So hey guys, I am back with another video. Today's video we will be setting up my October budget. So if you're interested in watching that, then stay tuned. So if this is your first time coming across my channel, hi, my name is Cheryl. I am on a financial journey to having a better relationship with money. So if you would like to follow me along on my journey, then make sure that you go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now, as well as hit that bell so you don't miss when I upload next. And yeah, let's get into the video. So as you can see, we are in my October monthly view. I have already went ahead and set up my my view off camera, so that just consists of me laying down all of my bills as well as my paydays. And I do like to go ahead and section out my key for the month. So these are all of my expense stickers that I use to track my variable expenses week to week. As well as, did I say I like to section off my weeks for my weekly check-in. This is just to help me stay very accurate with that. And I haven't said this in a while, but this is an Erin Condren monthly planner. It does come from Erin Condren. If you are interested, there is a referral code. You get $10 off your first purchase with Erin Condren. And that's about it. These stickers I made for myself. And I think that's about it. So let's go ahead and scroll over here. So there goes the budget. And honestly, to tell you the truth, hopefully I am in the right angle. The last couple of videos, I don't know what the hell has been going on. I have just not been in the correct angle, and that caused my videos to look very weird trying to edit them and stuff. So hopefully I did check like the overhead view before I started filming, but I did do that on the last video. For some reason I moved it and I don't know why, but that's just what I did. So I'm gonna try to center this as much as possible. And let's get into the budget. So towards the end of this year, I'm going to be, I never really talked to you guys on this channel about like my debt and stuff, because in the beginning, some of my debt repayment was actually already like structured into my budget, because those were initially factored already into like my budget in the beginning. But these people is coming after me, child, so it's time to make some better decisions. Income, so my income will be from my salary job, and this is going to be $4,248.00. And this is if I just completely don't do what I've been doing, but I already did that for the first check. I'm gonna give myself grace here because I've been under a lot of stress, and it caused me not necessarily to make bad habits, but I've been making like investments in myself with certain things. So yeah, the next source of income, which I am going to be listing here because I've already made money already for October, is going to be my TikTok shop, TBS, which stands for the budget shop, which is what my shop is called. We're going to budget $300. And this is going to be my gold for this month. Now, what I'm going to do in terms of my budget is, when it comes to any variable income or anything like that, I'm not going to be using that in my budget. I don't use that in my budget in terms of like paying my bills and stuff like that. So you guys will have to, well, not you guys, but I always like to budget when it comes to my fixed expenses and variable expenses at the least amount of money that I bring in for the month. So that means that my bills and stuff is already covered, and anything else is just extra, because I have learned how to live within those means of being on the lower end of my income, if that makes sense. So that's a very good tip if you're starting out in budgeting and you want to learn how to curb your spending. Starting business or finding other ways to make more money is great, but if you don't learn how to manage the money that you actually have coming in, that's not going to help you in the grand scheme of things, because you still haven't learned to work with what you got. So you can't work with extra, if that makes sense. So now let's add up my estimated income. It's going to be $4,548. But let's start with my fixed expenses, which is AKA my bills. And I feel like, oh, maybe I didn't change that. But first things first is going to be my rent. And my rent is going to be $826. So it's $126 because I do split the rent down the middle with my sister, and that is my portion. So then we're going to go to my cell phone, which is going to be $90. And it's not really nothing there to talk about. Then we're going to go to subscriptions, which after really going through all of my subscriptions, they come out to $150 a month. That's a damn lot. That's more than my damn phone bill. So I have to figure out what I'm using, what I'm not using, and really try to cut back on the subscriptions, because at this point, I don't know what I'm paying for and why it's $150. Most of it is Apple shit, to be honest. But who knows? Let's go to New Jersey Transit, which, if you don't know by now, that is what I use to commute back and forth. And that is $152 for a monthly pass. And then we have PSE&G, which is my gas and electric. And we're going to budget $160 for this. And that is it, I feel like, for bills. I'm gonna cover this, which I don't like to do because it cuts off the G. But I'm just gonna leave it. So now I'm gonna add this up. 826 plus 90 plus 150 plus 152 plus 160 equals $1,378 for my expenses. Then we're gonna go over to my variable expenses, which is AKA my cash envelopes and sinking funds. Let me not just say, because it doesn't matter, because I was about to go into a tangent that was unnecessary. Okay, so let's start with eating out. Which I am budgeting $100 for the month. Then I have households, which which I'm also going to be budgeting $100 for this month. And household just covers like tissue, toilet paper. Tissue and toilet paper is the same thing, Cheryl. Paper towel, any cleaning supplies, stuff like that. Then I'm gonna go ahead and budget for food, aka groceries, and I am going to budget $250. Then we have beauty, which I will be budgeting $60 for. And this is just to get eyebrows or I don't know, something. Eyebrows, pedicure. Then we have planning, which I do have a sinking fund for like nails. So I do think that we can start taking this rollover money and putting it in there. But we'll see. I do have a plan and sinking fund as well. But I do keep this every day just because, I don't know if I said this once, so I'm going to say it again. I'm a down home for stationery. I stay on Etsy buying stickers, following sticker shops. So, yeah. Allowance is also going to get $60 for the month. Oh my God. And then we have travel, which consists of Ubers for me. And that's also going to get $60. Which the Ubers is not an issue for me. It's probably the eating out. And then last but not least is laundry, which is also going to get $60. And I do like to put an unbudgeted section here. But I do not budget anything for that. That's just a placeholder just in case I have something that's coming. So I do have my daughter's birthday that's coming here. Now I did not list this only because I have a sinking fund for her birthday. We already know what we're going to be doing. So majority of the money is not going to be coming out of my budget here, but it will be coming out of the sinking funds. So let's go ahead and add up my variable expenses. And that's gonna come up to $750. And that is it for the variable expenses, aka the cash envelopes. So I'm just gonna block this little area off here. And now I'm gonna do my totals, which here I usually take like deduct like my my income, which my income is $4,548 versus my fixed expenses, which is $1,378. So then we have, oh, my pen is acting up again. My variable income, which is $750. And then I'm gonna put my savings here. I like to put my savings here because I pretty much have it like planned out. So 135, 230, 90, 178, 200, 180 plus 400 is going to be 1,413. And now I'm just going to total everything out. I like to budget my my saving challenges into my budget. That just always means that I'm actively pursuing saving something, as well as my secret funds. So my secret funds is in this amount as well, which is $400. So now for 45.48, take away 13.78, take away 7.50, take away 14.13. Oh my God, I hate these damn new calculators. So first of all, let's add up all of this and then we're subtracting from the income. So 13.78 plus 7.50 plus 14.13 equals 22.02. And we're going to subtract that not from the 45.48, but from the 42.48. So it's going to be 42.48 take away 22.02, and that leaves $2,046. Now this is the number because I do like to try to do like a zero-based budget. I'm just gonna put 707 there, and that is the amount that I will be like stuffing towards debt, and then that will put me at a zero-based budget. So that's basically how I like to do things in terms of when it comes to my monthly budget. Where the heck is my whiteout? I don't know, but I'll fix that later because that's gonna bother me. But that is the end of today's video. If you like these kind of videos, then make sure that you go ahead and give it a like so that YouTube will go ahead and push me out to more people that would be interested in this. Also, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, as well as hit that bell so you're notified when I upload next. And leave me a little comment, a little hey girl, hey, so that I know that you made it to the end of the video. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.